The next that we are going to learn is exclamation. Exclamation will always have an exclamatory mark, udgar chinha. Exclamation always shows very strong emotions or feelings. For example, here they have explained a sound, word or phrase or short sentence that shows sudden and strong emotion. For example, oh, they have given oh, okay. So then we put an exclamation mark. Ouch, which shows that oh, something hurt, something is paining. Or if you say oof, exclamatory mark, hush, shh. And you put an exclamatory mark. Or you might say hurrah. Yay, we have won the match. That time you say hurrah, yippee, bravo. Bravo is also used for well done. But you are very sad, Allah's. Then you use, these type of words are known as interjection. After one single word, you put one exclamatory mark. But what a surprise! This is not a question, what? This is, what a surprise! Or, how happy you look! So these type of sentences are known as exclamatory sentence. Too bad, too bad. So there also you are putting wow when you say that you know we say when something nice happens. So all these type are known as exclamatory words or sentences. Now these are sentences, but these type single ones are known as interjection or exclamatory words. Next, we are looking at future. Now what does future mean? Future means bhavishya. Bhavishya means what is going to happen. Now how do we use future tense? It is the time after the present, the time after now, like tomorrow or after 1 hour, then that is in the future. We will use will with a verb to show that something will happen in the future. She will tell us a story tomorrow. Or next year, you will be in class 6. With I and we will use shall. But with others, you will use will. Is also used especially in questions. Shall we go? We can also use be going to plus the verb. Like, I am going to learn music in the next vacation. So we will see how we use future tense. See, I shall tell you a story. So this shall tell tells you it is in the future. But you cannot use she shall tell, he shall tell. Only for I or we. Only for I and we can use shall. But he, she, they will tell you a story. So please note, shall can be used only with I and for we. Second method of using future tense, something which you are going to do just immediately after this. Suppose I say, I am going to have my lunch. Here, am going to have, together will tell you, मैं जा रही हूँ खाने, not मैं खाऊंगी. Immediately, after 5 minutes, after I finish my lecture, then I am going to have my lunch. So, I am going to tell you a story, also I can tell you. Tomorrow, we are going to go for a picnic, or tomorrow, we shall go for a picnic. Now here for question, shall I help you? So here also, that means it is showing in the future. If you say yes, please help, so of course I will help you as soon as you say yes. In the future, sometimes we don't use future tense. We use simple present tense, but we understand that we are doing it in the future. For example, if I tell you, in March, we have our exam. Some schools have in March, some have in April. So we don't say we will have our exam. We have our exam every year, we have it in March or in April. So then we can use simple present tense to show the future. In the next point, you can see they have given glossary. Now what is the meaning of glossary? Sometimes in a recipe book, you will find glossary at the end. They have given a list of difficult words with their meaning, especially one given at the end of a book or a passage. Now in your lesson, at the end of the lesson, you can see they give a glossary. Look at your book. If you want, turn the page. After the end of any lesson and all, have they given any glossary? No. Here they have not given any difficult words. So we have to find out the meanings. Sometimes in a book, like for example in a recipe book, why did I say? They might give you Indian words. They might say take 100 grams paneer. Now what is paneer in English? Suppose they have given everything in English. Take some cottage cheese. So how will you understand what is cottage cheese? So then behind they give you the whole list of words. Or if they say put cumin seeds. Now cumin seeds means jeera, but you may not know the English word. Put asafoetida. You will say what is asafoetida? That means hing. So simple words which are used in Hindi or in Marathi, which you may not know in English. So for cookery books, normally they give glossary. Some of the textbooks, English textbooks also, at the end of a lesson, suppose 5 or 6 words are a little difficult and they know that these words the children will not know. So all the difficult words, meanings will be given in your glossary. Okay? So here you will find difficult words, and you will get their meanings. Some students don't bother to learn the glossary. They feel, no, we understood the lesson. Learn the difficult words, learn the new words, try to make use of it in sentences of your own. Then you will be able to use them elsewhere. In your essay writing, when you don't use new words, different words, every year when you learn the lessons, try to collect all the difficult words and try to use them in sentences of your own. Not same type of sentence how it is given in the context of your text. Make your own sentences, get it corrected from your teacher, then you can use all those new words nicely. Now they have given next word grammar. So silly. We are doing grammar and grammar and grammar, and now they are teaching us what is grammar. So let us see, this is what we started first, no? We called it grammar. In Hindi we call it vyakaran. Now why are we learning what exactly is grammar and all these different things in grammar? Because people make grammatical mistakes, then they lose marks. Spelling mistakes, of course you lose marks. In grammatical mistakes also you will lose marks. Now here what have they said, what is grammar? The study or rules or the use of rules for changing the form of words and combining them to make sentences. Each language has its own grammar. Why have they said each language has its own grammar? If you speak in Hindi, Marathi, Gujarati, the verb or the kriya always comes in third place. Correct? Like we say, maine aam khaya. So khaya comes in third place. In Gujarati also, hun keri khaun chu. So the khane ka comes in the third place. Me amba khate. Khate comes in third place. But in English, the grammar is different. First comes the subject. Subject means karta. Who is doing it? I. Then comes the verb, kriya. I eat. Then comes the object. That is, I eat the mango. But if you think in Hindi, then you might think, I mango eat. मैं आम खाती हूँ. Then will it be correct? No, it will be wrong. So you have to learn the proper grammar. Should I say I angrily went, or should I say I went angrily? So I went angrily is correct. Adverb normally comes after the verb. I am saying normally. In few cases it comes before, like he hardly looked at her. So hardly came before. Now why did it come before here? Why that one came afterwards? So all those rules you need to learn in grammar, and that is what we are doing one by one. When we do lessons with that, of course we will be doing grammar also. Next, heading. Now heading is the title written at the beginning of a piece of writing. When we did essay, what exactly is an essay? On top you put one title or you put one heading. So that we had already seen. Now headline. Headline mostly you will not need because we don't start report writing in 5th standard. The title of a news item printed above it in large letters, like the main points in a news bulletin on TV or radio. So that is known as the headline. Let us just see one or two headlines. Suppose we take bank looted at midnight. Okay, so this is the headline. So from this you come to know what is the news. You come to know, first of all, somebody has robbed the bank. When did they rob? In the middle of the night. So you will be very interested to read what is this. So in a newspaper, we normally look at the headlines. In Hindi they call it surkhiyan. Main point, what is it? Then if you are interested, you read ahead. If you are not interested, you don't read. But normally the headline itself is written in such a way that we are fascinated. Suppose they say crores looted from bank at midnight. Then you feel, karodon ka chori hua, and then you want to read it. So the headline will always tell us what the topic is about.